Hello and welcome back, guys. I just want to talk more about this Gripod. So it's from my sponsor, Anvil Tactical Airsoft. Check them out on Instagram at Anvil Tactical Airsoft. It's all lowercase, no spaces. Remember to put the @ symbol. Now, if you go and check them out on their website at www.anviltacticalairsoft.co.uk, you will receive 20% off if you use my promo code, which I'm not going to give out. You'll have to go and check out my Instagram at BackyardGunner, where I will send you details. And it's not a stupid, follow this website and everything like that. It's literally just follow my account, which you won't actually have to follow, but send me a follow request. I'll accept. I'll give you, obviously, let me know that you came from my YouTube channel, and then I will give you the details from there, my promo code and whatnot. My Instagram is at BackyardGunner, all lowercase, no spaces. Now, this Gripod, as I've pointed out in the first video, this is going to be part 2, just because my first part weren't actually a review as such. It was supposed to have been, and I kind of lost what I was speaking about and started talking about the rifle overall. So this is going to be part 2. It is an ABS plastic. It is not a cheap feeling plastic though. It is durable. I've had this now for a couple of weeks, and although I've not skirmished with it, I have actually used it in the garden and stuff like that. As you can actually tell by this magazine here. But ignoring that, because I don't want to talk about things that aren't related. The bipod, I've already shown you how it works. But to recap, bring the rifle up. Well, obviously, I'm doing this one-handed, so you won't have to do this. Squeeze legs together, pushes in nicely. Button on the back of the grip. Just here. I'm not sure whether the camera's picking it up or not. I'll press this button here, and the legs pop out. Quite a strong spring. And like I said, it's really durable. There's no play at all in the grip. The legs have a slight wobble, but that's a good thing, because if they were stiff and you accidentally put a bit too much weight on that, they would snap, probably. Not saying that that's because of the material, but because they aren't for a lot of weight. And obviously human weight pushing onto that by accident as you're sort of going into the prone position or whatever you're doing with this rifle, with your rifle, sorry, obviously you don't want them breaking. So a little bit of play in there, in my opinion, is actually pretty good. You don't actually feel, it doesn't actually make the rifle wobble when it's lent on it, as you can see by this. I'll shake the table slightly. Hardly anything. Hardly anything on the, that kind of thing. Unfortunately, my stock, fully closed, so to speak, it's a collapsible stock, so fully collapsed. The grip doesn't touch the table, which isn't so much a bad thing, because you're not going to leave your rifle like this for a long period of time. I wouldn't anyway. I've had this out on a windy day, and I've had it like this, and the wind didn't knock this over, so it's very sturdy. However, your rifle may have a longer body or whatever. I could probably move this forward actually to the end, and it might get the grip closer to the table. However, I've got it in my preferred position. So unfortunately my grip doesn't touch the table. It would give it more stability if you were to leave it like this and have it, to have it stored like this, like displayed. But with it like this, even on a windy day, as I've said, it does not fall over. I'm not going to do it too much because I don't want to accidentally break it. But it doesn't get to the point where it would fall over unless I put excessive force on it like that. I literally have to pull on the rifle. You know, I'm being top heavy there, but still, you get the picture. Windy day, and I'm speaking winds of up to like 40 miles per hour, and there's no exaggeration there. But this thing did not fall over. I highly recommend it. I will do a review on the folding grip a little bit better. But for now, that's the Gripod. And you may have noticed in my last video, the M4 video, I quoted Gripod. I would just call it a grip with a hidden bipod inside. Anvil Tactical Airsoft called it a Gripod. I mean, and that's why I quoted it. It's, you know, not an air quote because I'm taking the mick. It's an air quote because I was quoting what they called it. They called it the Gripod. I've kind of picked that up because I keep calling it a Gripod. But I would basically just call it a grip with the you know, goes into a bipod. So this is probably an improved review, because my first one wasn't very good. I'll admit that myself. I sort of mentioned the Gripod and then said, "Oh, this is what the British forces use," and then went on to sort of lost the topic really of reviewing the Gripod. Sorry. Out of 10, 10 being the best, I'd probably score this a 10. Both in quality and in functionality and usability as well, to be fair. Now, I'm not a fan of having full grips. I tend to like holding the weapon kind of like this. This is preferability, obviously. However, having that longer grip on there is fantastic, especially if you want to lean out and shoot around cover. And shooting over walls is a good one. Definitely stand this on top of a wall and fire over a wall. But yeah, it's pretty fantastic in my opinion. As I've said, I give it 10 out of 10 on everything. Functionality, usability, everything. Now there are no pellets present in the magazine. I'm not showing you this, doesn't actually help. It doesn't show you there's no pellets. But there are no pellets in the magazine, there's no battery in the rifle. And I'm actually not in front of the rifle myself, just the phone. Just to give you a look at that Gripod, because that I absolutely love. It completes my loadout, definitely. I can't see myself going back to my stubby foregrip that I had on, not unless this thing breaks, because I absolutely love it now. I may end up using the folding grip on something else, but for now I don't have anything to use it on. But I will be taking this Gripod off at some point and going for the folding grip, because I want to do a updated or improved review of that as well, because when I did the review for this and that, I did them at the same time, and it was probably a bit too much information for people to take in, as well as obviously I lost my subject halfway through because I started talking about other things because of this grip. But this has been my video review of the Gripod. Remember to check out at Anvil Tactical Airsoft. Remember to check out my channel and get your 20% off if you want one of these. I've been Al, this has been Backyard Gunner. Thanks for watching, take care. Please like, comment, share, subscribe.